Let me ask you an honest question. Have you noticed a drop in energy, performance, or circulation down there after turning 60? Maybe things just don't feel as responsive as they used to, whether it's in the bedroom, during a walk, or even just sitting for too long. You're not alone. As a doctor who works with older adults, I can tell you this is incredibly common, and it's not just about aging. It often comes down to one thing: poor blood circulation. Now, here's the part most people don't realize: you don't need medication to fix it. In many cases, you can start turning things around just by changing what's on your plate. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 3 specific foods scientifically proven to improve blood flow, especially to the pelvic area. They're natural, affordable, and can make a real difference in your energy, vitality, and yes, performance. This isn't hype. It's real advice from real medical research explained in simple, practical language. So if you're over 60 and want to feel stronger, more alive, and more confident again, stay with me. You're going to want to hear this. Part 1. Why circulation down there matters more than ever after 60. Now that we've set the stage, let's talk about why this even matters. Why should someone over 60 pay attention to blood flow, especially in that sensitive area we don't always talk openly about? Here's the truth. Good circulation isn't just about avoiding cold hands and feet. It's about quality of life. As we age, our blood vessels naturally begin to lose their flexibility. They become stiffer, narrower, and less efficient at delivering oxygen and nutrients where they're needed most, including to the pelvic region. For men, this often shows up as erectile dysfunction, slower arousal, or reduced sensation. For women, it may mean vaginal dryness, thinning tissues, discomfort during intimacy, or even weakened bladder control. But let me be very clear, this isn't just about sex. It's about health and how well your body is functioning from the inside out. Poor circulation down there can affect your hormonal balance, your energy levels, your sleep quality, even your confidence and self-esteem. Many older adults don't realize this. They chalk it up to just getting old. But the truth is, these changes are not inevitable. They are signs your body is telling you it needs help. And what's the root cause behind it all? Declining nitric oxide levels and increasing plaque buildup in your arteries. Nitric oxide is a molecule your body produces naturally. It helps relax your blood vessels, making it easier for blood to flow. Think of it as a natural vasodilator. When you were younger, your nitric oxide levels were higher. But after 40, and especially after 60, they start to drop. As that happens, your arteries don't open up as easily, your blood pressure may rise, and your pelvic region may not receive enough blood during moments when it really matters, whether you're being intimate, or just needing proper circulation for healing, strength, and urinary function. And it doesn't stop there. Poor circulation also slows tissue repair. That means if you experience any kind of injury, inflammation, or infection in the lower region, it takes longer to heal. In some cases, it can even affect prostate health in men, or increase urinary tract issues in women. So no, this isn't a minor issue. It's not about vanity or just trying to feel young again. It's about supporting your core vitality physically, emotionally, even mentally. The good news? There's so much you can do to turn this around. And no, you don't need to rely on medication right away. Your first and most powerful tool is food. Certain foods can actually stimulate nitric oxide production, clear up your arteries, and revive blood flow naturally. They work with your body, not against it, and they're backed by science. That's what we'll dive into next. In the next section, I'll share the first powerhouse food you should be eating to boost circulation down there, a vibrant root vegetable that's surprisingly effective. Let's take a closer look. Let's dive into the first food that can make a remarkable difference in your circulation and vitality after 60, a food that's been around for centuries but is often overlooked. I'm talking about beets. Yes, those deep red root vegetables that many of us either loved or hated as kids. Beets are making a big comeback, not just because they're delicious, but because they offer one of the most powerful natural ways to boost blood flow throughout the body, including the areas most affected by age-related decline, your lower region. What makes beets so special? It's their extremely high content of natural nitrates. These compounds are converted by your body into nitric oxide, a molecule that signals your blood vessels to relax and expand. That's important, because when blood vessels are more open, blood flows more freely, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every cell in your body. As we age, our nitric oxide levels naturally decline. This contributes to stiffer blood vessels, slower circulation, and issues that many older adults quietly struggle with, like fatigue, erectile dysfunction, low libido, or just a general feeling of sluggishness. The pelvic region in particular tends to suffer the most because it's farthest from the heart and requires excellent circulation to function optimally. Beets help counteract all of that. When you consume them regularly, whether in juice form, roasted, steamed, or powdered, you're essentially giving your body the raw materials it needs to restore healthy blood flow, oxygenate vital tissues, and support everything from performance to bladder control. Let's take a closer look at how this works. When you eat beets, your body absorbs the nitrates and converts them into nitric oxide. That nitric oxide then goes to work relaxing the smooth muscle lining your arteries, reducing blood pressure, and improving blood delivery to key areas like the brain, heart, and yes, the genitals. That's why some people notice improvements in intimacy, stamina, and even mood within just a few weeks of regular beet consumption. There's science to back this up, too. Several clinical studies have shown that drinking beet juice or eating cooked beets regularly can lower blood pressure, enhance blood vessel flexibility, and improve oxygen use during physical activity, especially in older adults. One study from the British Journal of Nutrition found that people over 60 who drank beetroot juice daily had improved cognitive function and physical endurance after just 2 weeks. But perhaps the most interesting benefit is the way beets support sexual health without the need for medication. For men, improved nitric oxide production from beets can result in firmer, longer-lasting erections because it directly improves blood flow where it counts. For women, better circulation can reduce dryness, improve comfort, and even increase arousal by improving sensitivity in the vaginal tissues. And here's the best part: beets are easy to add to your routine. You can juice them, steam them, roast them, or mix beet powder into a smoothie. A small glass of beet juice in the morning can jumpstart your circulation for the entire day. Roasted beets make a beautiful addition to salads, and beet powder can be a convenient option for people on the go. If the earthy taste of beets turns you off, try pairing them with citrus, like lemon or orange, which not only improves the flavor but adds even more vitamin C to support your blood vessels. Or mix them with apples, carrots, or ginger in a juice blend to make it more palatable. One quick note: don't be alarmed if you notice a red or pink hue in your urine after eating beets. This is a harmless effect called beeturia, and it's completely normal. Also, if you have kidney stones or are sensitive to oxalates, be sure to check with your doctor before consuming large amounts of beets. Otherwise, they are generally safe, affordable, and widely available in most grocery stores. So if you're serious about improving circulation, especially in areas that tend to slow down after 60, beets should absolutely be part of your regular diet. They're not a magic pill, but they are a powerful, natural tool, and when combined with the next two foods I'll share, they become part of a simple yet highly effective strategy to support vitality, energy, and intimacy well into your later years. Now, let's move on to the second food, one that tastes sweet, feels refreshing, and can surprise you with how well it supports blood flow and hormone balance. You probably never thought of it as a circulation powerhouse, but you'll never look at it the same way again. Let's talk about watermelon. Part 3, the second food, watermelon. Let's move on to the second powerful food that can help boost circulation and restore energy and vitality after 60, and this one might surprise you. It's watermelon. Now, I know what you might be thinking: watermelon? Isn't that just a sweet summertime snack? Something we used to enjoy at picnics or on a hot day? Well, yes, but it's also one of nature's most underrated circulation boosters, especially for older adults. Watermelon contains a natural compound called citrulline, an amino acid that plays a key role in supporting healthy blood flow. Your body converts citrulline into another compound called arginine, which in turn helps your body produce nitric oxide, the same powerful molecule we talked about earlier that relaxes and widens blood vessels, improving circulation throughout the body. This means more oxygen and nutrients are delivered to your muscles, your brain, and yes, your lower region. Better blood flow in that area can lead to improved sensitivity, performance, stamina, and overall function, something many people quietly wish for but may feel embarrassed to bring up. That's why I love talking about this, because it's time we normalize the fact that sexual health is part of overall health, even, and especially, as we age. The science backs this up. In fact, some researchers have studied the effects of watermelon as a natural support for erectile function and found that in some men, it acts similarly to medications. Just more gently and without side effects. That's because citrulline increases blood flow to the pelvic area, which is essential for both men and women. For women, increased circulation can help with vaginal dryness, improve sensation, and support bladder function, all important aspects of healthy aging. And unlike synthetic drugs or expensive supplements, watermelon is safe, hydrating, and delicious. Another benefit? Hydration. Watermelon is over 90% water, which means it not only improves blood flow but also keeps your body hydrated, something many older adults struggle with. When you're dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, your heart works harder, and your circulation slows down. But watermelon tackles both problems at once. It supports nitric oxide production and provides water to keep your blood flowing smoothly. So how can you add it to your diet? It's easy. You can simply enjoy a few slices a day, especially in the afternoon or before dinner. Want a bigger boost? Try blending the red flesh and even the white part of the rind into a smoothie. That's where the citrulline is most concentrated. Add a bit of lime juice or mint to enhance the flavor and get an extra vitamin C kick to support your blood vessels, and don't worry too much about sugar. Watermelon has a low glycemic load, meaning it won't spike your blood sugar when eaten in moderate portions. But if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, just be mindful, pair it with a handful of nuts or a little bit of protein to slow the absorption. Watermelon is also rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that supports heart health, reduces inflammation, and may even protect against prostate issues. Another reason it's great for older men in particular. So yes, watermelon isn't just a summer fruit. It's a circulation ally, a hydration hero, and a performance booster, all rolled into one sweet, juicy package. And when you pair it with the power of beets and the third food we're about to explore next, you're building a strong foundation for circulation, energy, and vitality well into your later years. For women, increased circulation can help with vaginal dryness, improve sensation, and support bladder function, all important aspects of healthy aging. And unlike synthetic drugs or expensive supplements, watermelon is safe, hydrating, and delicious. Another benefit? Hydration. Watermelon is over 90% water, which means it not only improves blood flow but also keeps your body hydrated, something many older adults struggle with. When you're dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, your heart works harder, and your circulation slows down. But watermelon tackles both problems at once. It supports nitric oxide production and provides water to keep your blood flowing smoothly. So how can you add it to your diet? It's easy. You can simply enjoy a few slices a day, especially in the afternoon or before dinner. Want a bigger boost? Try blending the red flesh and even the white part of the rind into a smoothie. That's where the citrulline is most concentrated. Add a bit of lime juice or mint to enhance the flavor and get an extra vitamin C kick to support your blood vessels, and don't worry too much about sugar. Watermelon has a low glycemic load, meaning it won't spike your blood sugar when eaten in moderate portions. But if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, just be mindful, pair it with a handful of nuts or a little bit of protein to slow the absorption. Watermelon is also rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that supports heart health, reduces inflammation, and may even protect against prostate issues. Another reason it's great for older men in particular. So yes, watermelon isn't just a summer fruit. It's a circulation ally, a hydration hero, and a performance booster, all rolled into one sweet, juicy package. And when you pair it with the power of beets and the third food we're about to explore next, you're building a strong foundation for circulation, energy, and vitality well into your later years.